Her ex would often want sex after a huge argument during which he would gaslight her. Sometimes she would refuse, and she said he just did it anyway. She would not fight him. She'd lie there. She'd try to go somewhere else in her head. He'd just finish his business and it would end. She felt sick, and she tried to forget. This beautiful, intelligent, well-educated, worldly woman missed one really, really important fact. And that was the fact that she'd been raped by her ex-boyfriend. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching for survivors of narcissistic abuse to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and let's get going.
This video is dedicated to the people who need to be safe in their relationships. We all need to be safe.
A lot of people think that when you're married or in an intimate relationship with someone, you don't have the right to say no when your partner wants to have sex with you. The idea is that once you've married or moved in together with someone, you have somehow given up the right to say no to sex. You're expected to comply with all of your partner's sexual demands, right? Fact, if you say no and you're forced to have sex when you don't want to, it's considered rape. Even in a relationship, even when you live together and sleep in the same bed, and even when you're married. Here are some interesting statistics for you. The Bureau of Justice Statistics reports that 6 in 10 rape or sexual assault victims said they were assaulted by an intimate partner, a relative, a friend, or an acquaintance. One research project found that 34% of women surveyed were victims of sexual coercion by a husband or intimate partner in their lifetime. It can also happen to men. The National Violence Against Women Survey sampled 8,000 women and 8,000 men and found that 1 in 6 women, that's 17%, and 1 in 33 men, that's 3%, reported experiencing an attempted or completed rape at some time in their lives. 40 to 50% of battered women are also sexually assaulted by their partners, according to one study. Another study found that 68% of physically abused women reported that their partners sexually assaulted them. A British study found that a partner rape entails the highest occurrence of multiple rape, that's 62%, and attacks by partners and ex-partners are more than twice as likely to result in some injury to the victim, that's 39%, as attacks by strangers, which is only at 19%. Women who are assaulted by husbands or boyfriends are far less likely to report it and far less likely to get the help they need. This puts them at an increased risk for repeated rapes in their relationships. And according to a 2016 study, narcissistic men are more likely than other men to commit rape and other horrible forms of sexual assault. The study found that men with vulnerable narcissistic traits were more likely to use alcohol or other date rape drugs to incapacitate their victims. Other points of note from the 2016 study: number 1, strong connection found between the pathological narcissism and the sexual assault perpetration through a survey of 234 men. There is a strong connection there. Number 2, there's also a surprising link between vulnerable narcissism and rape perpetration. Researchers think that it's all about the lack of empathy and, of course, the entitlement aspects of narcissism. So why do marital and relationship rape so often go unreported? Well, men nearly never report sexual assault, and while it's statistically less likely, it still happens. Fear of retribution, a sense of family loyalty, and often a lack of awareness that what has happened is against the law are reasons that people don't report relationship rape. Victims are afraid to call it rape, even to themselves. This, of course, can lead to repeated rapes and lifelong sexual abuse in your relationship. All of that adds up to a seriously painful life and a seriously potential case of C-PTSD. What is the solution to this problem? Number one, educate people so they understand that rape is illegal even inside a relationship. Number two, teach women and men about the laws and their rights in relationships and about what to do if it happens to them. Number three, acknowledge as a society that sexual violence is often a component of domestic abuse, and help women and men who suffer this type of painful treatment to receive the same justice and support as other victims of sexual abuse and assault. As individuals, we need to understand our rights to tell others about theirs. And number five, be supportive and non-judgmental, especially when friends or family members experience rape in relationships, and help them take action to prevent it in the future. Has this happened to you? Call the RAIN Rape Crisis Hotline at 800-656-HOPE to be connected to someone in your area who is trained for help.
Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me.
It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body, take care of your soul, nurture the real you, and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot, take it now, and the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together.